So, starting off, hitting the seal, getting it out. Um, I gotta say, I was always confused about how all of this works because the seal's in its stand and you just take it out of there for seemingly no reason. Maybe if I finish the game, when I finish the game, I should say, because I definitely intend to do so. When I finish the game, I'll find out why that happens. But yeah, you just kind of break the seal, and it's kind of random. I want to say, but yeah, they're going to be starting off beating up Darkfear. Naga translation, yeah, this is that's what Mr. Dan was saying. More of the story, don't knock it over. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like why are we messing with that thing? It's just doing its own thing over there, and we're just freaking coming along and knocking it out of there. And then Dark Fia appears. I don't even know. We probably created her, dude. But all right. Um, Dark Fia says you broke it. You gotta fix it. Don't expect any deep story in this expansion. Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. I don't need any deep story in this expansion. I don't want to question why there are three Dark Fears in the freaking um in the Super Smash Sisters level. It's a cool level. I'm cool with it. So yeah. Um. So the runners are going to be moving out of the light bird level, I should say, and going into colossal creature ghost. I definitely speedrun this game. I know what the levels are called. Um, but yeah, this level, a lot of clean movement that you can do. The runners are going to be trying to not kill too many things, just because it takes time to kill things. Because whenever you shoot, I think you lose 12 frames every time you shoot. Um, but yeah, that's why we're going to be trying to shoot as less as possible, and damage boosting loses even more time. I'm not sure how many frames the damage boost is. Ooh, Overswarm trying to squeeze through that little gap there. You can. It's really hard though. Well, Alpha's just gonna freeze the big fish and swim right through him. Yeah, we all want more lore. Pixel Nix. What are you doing? Literally unplayable game. Okay. So moving into the X short spot, uh, the level where, like I said before, we just have stopped using the actual gimmick of the level, which is the X, because they are kind of inconsistent and slow as well. I honestly think it's pretty cool that you can get through the level without using any of the eggs. Like I think it's cool that we found ways to get around it and make things faster. Um, Never considered that people. That's what speedrunners do. We just have to break the game and play it the way we want, not the way the developer wants. We don't play games the way they're intended to be played. But yeah, getting through the levels pretty clean. Are both Overswarm and SortOfAlpha. I'm going to be moving into Sunrise Shores. Wait. Oh yeah, this is Shores and the other one's Coast. Okay. I still am adamant about the fact that this is a sunset level and not a sunrise level. This is so a sunset. I just called it a sunset level. In fact, I didn't even realize it was called Sunrise Shores before I actually looked at the name of the level. Um, yeah, Overswarm with the spunky colors is gonna be having a little bit more visual clarity. Alpha has also got the character outlines on, so that's actually really useful for this level. Um, Getting through the level pretty cleanly, doing some bird shots here and there to kill some of the projectiles. Overswarm's going to be taking a damage boost in the last room. SortOfAlpha is going to go for his god jump and get it. That's a it's a pretty it's a pretty tight jump there to get through that damage list. Sunset Shores is the name of a Donkey Kong level. Oh, really? I don't know that. That's cool. And they're going to be moving into the Avabrazam fight, or Alakazam as we like to call him. Both of them going to be finishing it off pretty clean. So it looks like Overswarm is in the lead right now by a little bit. I'm not sure about the times. Let me see. Yeah, it does look like he is ahead by a few seconds, not that much at all. So this is a really close race right now. Yeah, moving through this level. This level has a lot of different stats that you can do with the mana. To break some of the blocks using the fire, and some of them you just get through by using a normal bird attack. Like right there, that was a place where everyone used to damage boost, and now we've just shifted to using the firebird because it's faster. So a lot of stats have been developed, and yeah, a lot has changed in the past week, and this game has gotten really fast. It's been really fun. So Overswarm I'm going to be finishing with a time of 56 seconds. Alpha going to be finishing with also a 56, I think. Yep. So around equal times on that level. Yeah. Going to be moving into the thrust jump level. And yes, SortOfAlpha is going to have an advantage in this level because for some reason, mouse gives you more height when you do a thrust jump. So in one particular room, you are able to get through it much faster using keyboard and mouse than controller. It's just one of those things. We don't really understand. This room right here is really fast using the lightning bird. Interestingly enough, I don't think a lot of people knew about the lightning bird, but there was some live stream. I think it was Ikeru's live stream. And I was just, I and I think Claudius it was, were just hanging out in chat, and we were just like hanging out and looking at his stats, and Pixel, like, you know, he was also just hanging out in chat, and he was like, oh, did you know the lightning bird actually gives you more height for the thrust jump? And we were like, wait, what? And then we came up with that stat to make that really fast. So Pixel Nick's actually helping the speedrun along. At some point, I want to see how the Lightbird interacts with the thrust jump as well, because he did say that the Lightbird also makes it really fast. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So they're going to be moving into the ice level or frozen fissure. Overswarm's finished it pretty cleanly. It should be a 103. Very nice. Alpha is also finished it pretty cleanly. I think he's going to get a 106. Not bad at all. Going to be moving into Pickle Tack Pond. Overswarm is going to take the right route. As far as I know, the right route is slower, but not by a lot, like 0.3 maybe. If you do the left side cleanly, that is. If you don't do it cleanly, then it's about the same, or even slower. Also, I'm gonna grab the backup heart. I didn't even notice him take damage, but he must have damage boosted on the three urchins, or the prickle tacks, I guess is their name. Yeah, moving through the gauntlet. Ooh, Alpha's gonna hit the projectile rather than the prickle tack, so I'm gonna lose a little bit over there. Overswarm's gonna get this cycle a little bit tight, but he's gonna get it. Nice. Alpha should also be getting it. Oh no, he does get hit by the projectile, so he's probably gonna have to grab the backup heart over here. So I'm moving into the boss with 3 mana drop, really good. Yeah, he's getting a lot of damage in. He's got the infinite freeze. Alpha has also got the infinite freeze, which is good. So yeah, they're gonna get a good time on this, I think. I didn't notice what Overswarm's time was. Looks like Alpha's gonna get a 113 here. I would guess Overswarm's time was a little bit faster because Alpha's the prickle tag gauntlet was a little bit slow. Moving into Twisted Lingua. Ooh, Overswarm grabs at ledge, so he has to wait for a tongue there, and he might get trolled on this tongue. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, that's good. Okay, moving on. Alpha sneaks into that little water shaft pretty cleanly, so he is going to be saving a little bit over here just by clean movement. Ooh, Overswarm actually missed one of the bombs. Just fell down, so he's gonna have to take the backup now. Backup is pretty difficult. Let's see if he's gonna get it. Oh, nice. Waiting the time to come out more on the left side. Allows him to have more time to hit the bombs. And yeah, both of them are gonna pull off the 2 cycle. Really nice. And moving into flying solo, one of the harder levels, the levels where you can lose a lot of time potentially. So let's see how these runners deal with it. I feel like, in my personal opinion, it is a little bit easier with mouse because you get to do some really precise shots. But if you're good, it's just as good on controller as well. Overswarm does get hit by the floating bombs or whatever they're called. They're not floating bombs, they're hanging. Why am I saying floating? But yeah, he does get hit by one of them. He's got some kind of a hybrid lightning and fire start there, which was actually worked out really well for him. Both of them seem to have gotten through pretty clean. Ooh, the sync is really good right now. They are both pretty similar. Ooh, Alpha's kind of weaving through some of those little gaps over there, but he's fine. He's gonna read the switches. Gonna get through them pretty clean. Ooh, both of them literally picking up the gem at the exact same time. It seems that Alpha is 2 seconds faster right now, or ahead. Yeah, exactly 2 seconds, I think. Okay. I'm gonna get the satchel, do some clean movement here. Very nice. Let's hope they don't miss the shot, because if you do, it's really bad. Nice. Don't get it, of course. Alright. So we're gonna be moving into super hot scuffle. This is one of those other levels where you can lose a lot of time because there are a lot of enemies that you have to kill, and if they give you some bad patterns and stuff, it could be pretty awkward. Neither of them are gonna farm any mana on those crabs to get to use lightning in this room. They're just gonna rush through. What? We're gonna. Ooh, Alpha gets rid of those cadabras pretty fast, while Overswarm has a little bit of trouble on them, so he is behind right now. But yeah, beating these crabs here and killing them all in one explosion is really nice. And yeah, he nukes this room with a lot of explosive shots, which I can respect. That room can be pretty sketchy. Beating these crabs and hitting a lightning shot on them is really nice. Overswarm's gonna do kind of the same thing. You can all bait them to go up into that spot and just explode all of them. And then he does a lightning shot to get rid of all of those guys. Very nice. And yeah, I think they're playing pretty cleanly on this level. They've got really interesting stats, which I can't keep up with because it's a fast game. What can you say? Yeah, that was pretty good. So Alpha's entering. I think he entered Magma Mountain at 13:16 and Overswarm entering at 13:23. So Overswarm's like 7 to 8 seconds behind right now. So moving into Magma Mountain is very movement-based level. So it's a lot about just movement optimizations, taking those corners cleanly, stuff like that. Ooh, Overswarm actually he misses a shot, but the beetle just goes and kills itself. Very convenient. But yeah, Alpha's almost finished with the level. Ooh, he's missing this one corner jump. That's gonna cost him a little bit of time. Missed it 2 times. And that's gonna mean that he has to kill that beetle over there because its pattern is thrown off a little bit due to being slow in the rest of the room. So I think Overswarm made up a little bit of time right there. Alright, and now we are moving into Egg Tunnel Escape, or the Metroid level. Can be one of the scarier levels. Also has a little bit of RNG element to it because of the different patterns that the bird boss can give you. Overswarm's gonna be taking the mana rocks, use on the egg. because the fire does do double damage to the egg. Alpha's going to be moving in through pretty cleanly. Overswarm's game looks weird here. I want to say it looks really, really dark because he is lighting off and he also has background dim. So there's a lot of graphical options that you can choose, and everyone is choosing something different. It's really interesting to see how different the game looks with different kinds of settings. But yeah, Alpha gotten under the bird. He's getting good attacks right now. Overswarm's gonna get hit once. He has okay, he's just gonna tank it. Alpha got a really good pattern. He's got a good fight. Overswarm's fight is also good. Let's see how well this escape goes. So this part is it's all about just optimizing how little you throw your bird, because at some point if you start killing everything, you just use a lot of time because there are so many enemies in this section. Alpha's gonna enter this last bug room with 2 HP, which is pretty good. This can be a really, really scary room because these bugs just aggro you and they can just snipe you. You won't even see them coming, but both of them get you pretty clean. Gonna destroy the Overswarm boss. And Alpha's gonna get a time of 156 here, and I think Overswarm's also gonna get a 156. Nice. So keeping it close. Let's see. Alpha enters at 1626, and Overswarm is gonna enter at 1632. So he is 6 seconds behind right now. Yeah, Alpha up about 6.2 seconds. Two 156s, yeah. Getting a sub 200 level is really good, and the fact that runners are getting it consistently here is just fantastic to see. So yeah, let's see what happens. In Monster Meat Marathon, not a very scary level, but there are a few optimizations you can do. Ooh, Overswarm's gonna get hit there. That's not fantastic. And cleaning up the little gauntlet of crabs there. And ooh, I think he did some kind of a manip there so that he didn't have to kill any of those birds. Very neat. Ooh, Alpha is missing that one mod. He just wants some meter. That's gonna cost him a little time. He gets the gem. Okay. I think Alpha lost a little bit of time in that level. So Alpha enters at 1739, 1743. So Alpha is about 4 seconds ahead right now. So this is a really close race. Ooh, Overswarm's gonna get hit on those spikes. That's not fantastic. He really doesn't want to lose any time. Ooh, but Alpha's gonna get stuck in that little corner. So even he's losing a little bit. This can get really close. Okay, both of them are finishing up the level pretty cleanly. Alpha gets a 24-second time, and Overswarm also gets a 24. Ooh. Okay, this is a really close race. Let's see. Mr. Geminis. Let's see how the quick kill goes. Gonna go with the manner. Hit that shot. Ooh, did Overswarm miss one of those? Alpha's gonna get the kill. Oh, I think Overswarm missed the quick kill, unfortunately. Oh no, he's getting a pretty rough fight at the end, but Alpha's gonna finish with a time of I think 1824, which is really, really good. And Overswarm's gonna finish with I think what was a high 1830? 18, let's see, using the GIF recorder to see the perfect time. It's good. I think it's an 1836 or 1837. But yeah, fantastic race. That's a PV for Alpha? Yeah, that probably is. But yeah, GG to both the runners, really, really close race. Yeah, that was actually pretty fantastic to watch. Yeah, it all came down to the final boss, and yeah, Alpha just managed to pull up the kill faster than Overswarm. Overswarm got a bit of a bad pattern, and the dragon just kind of escaped. So as you can see, he's getting some practice in for the next run immediately. But Alright, so it doesn't look like we have any kind of a break. We are just gonna immediately get into the next match. So that's I'm fine with that, man. Just immediately get into the next one. The countdown is on right now, and the runner should be starting very soon. So the first round does go to SortOfAlpha. Let's see if Overswarm can come back in this round, or if SortOfAlpha is going to take it away 2-0. So far in the best of threes, we have only seen 2-0s. There has not been a third match for any of them. But yeah, let's see what happens, because that race was so close. Like that was really crazy. And yep, we've got a prediction, of course, for all the gamblers in chat. I know Whooper's a gambler. But yeah, they're gonna start by knocking over the seal again, even though Pixelnix clearly told them not to do that. But you know, who listens to the developer, right? But let's see what kind of tutorial time the bot gonna get. I think a 34 is a good time for a tutorial. I am not sure if a 33 is possible. But a 33 would be pretty crazy. Alpha is gonna get a 34 sort of. Overswarm is gonna get a very low 35. So pretty close. Moving into light feather forest. It's kind of interesting that this level is called light feather forest, because it instantly turns into a cave after the first 3 rooms. So yeah, it's not much of a forest, but that's fine. The levels have cool names. I am a fan. Ooh, Overswarm's gonna miss the one-shot kill on that guy. That's gonna lose him some time. Alpha is gonna get it, so he should be ahead right now. Let's see. I think Overswarm did that with 3 shots. I'm not sure. Can't really keep up. But this is looking pretty equal right now. Alpha is gonna get a time of 46.94, and Overswarm is gonna get a 49. So Overswarm did lose some time to light feather forest. So let's see what happens in Colossal Creature Coast. Oh, I keep watching the wrong stream. So moving into, everyone seems to like the top route here. I am a fan of bottom route personally. I like to just get some mana from the first 2 mushrooms, go bottom route, lightning bird, all of those tortoises, whatever they are. Get rid of all of them. But yeah, both of them going for a top route, getting through level pretty clean. 43 seconds and 44 seconds. But yeah, moving into egg shot spot. Oh, Overswarm does actually use the egg for the first one. I don't know this that. It's pretty cool. I personally could never get the egg to hit anything, so yeah. The explosion starts pretty nice. We just like to explode things. Oh no! Overswarm is gonna miss the explosion, and he's gonna take. Okay, he almost took too much damage there. If you take more damage than you should over there, then this room loses you like 70 hours, and it's absolutely terrible. Like Alpha doesn't have any health right here, so he had to use the eggs and try to snipe them. So yeah, he's gonna be losing some time here. Fortunately, he got lucky, and the birds are pretty fast. So Overswarm's gonna be exiting at a 39, and Alpha's gonna be exiting at a 40. So yeah, they are basically tied up right now. I'm moving into the sunset level. Let's see how clean they can do it. This level is just all about, shooting less. You shoot less, you save more time. That's just how it be. Oh, Overswarm's gonna grab. Ooh, that was pretty sketchy, I gotta say. And Alpha's actually gonna take a hit there. He definitely didn't intend to do that. So, it's gonna be interesting to see how he plays the rest of the level. He usually finishes the level with full HP, so he should be fine. Getting to that screen damage list really good. Overswarm will be moving onto the last screen here. Let's see if he gets through damageless. Nope, he is going to take a hit. And SortOfAlpha is going to get through damageless. Gets the god jump. And let's see the entry on this level and see what the times are. That's a 43, almost a 44, 40. That's basically exactly tied up. And as they fight the Alakazam boss, I'm going to take a sip of water because I am not Mr. Dino and my throat is already complaining. Okay, so moving on from Alakazam, he just dies pretty fast. We don't really care about him. Moving into Tiki Tap Temple, a very platforming base level. They're both going to get 2 mana here. I know some people like to get more than that. I get 3 personally. Moving through a level pretty fast. I think they are gonna farm. Okay, Alpha's gonna farm these bats for 1, and Overswarm is not. Because he avoided using 1 mana rock earlier, so he's still got 2 for this section, which is really good. Because you really want to use this one, because it just loses your time if you don't. Ooh, no. Oh, so I'm having a little bit of trouble with that jump. Well, Alpha gets through it clean. With a time of 54.89, which is really good. And Overswarm's going to get a 57.44. So Overswarm should be behind right now by a little bit. Let's see. So 7, that's a 610. Yeah, he's behind by like 3 seconds. And this level is not good news for him because you just, because of the keyboard disadvantage, he's also going to lose a little bit here as well. But yeah, let's see what happens. Alpha gets to that room clean, does the lightning strat. Overswarm also does kind of a lightning strat, has to go to the left wall, but actually gets to it pretty clean. Alpha's gonna get a time of 38.53. Overswarm's gonna get a 40 flat, I think, which is actually really good for controller. So 40.94 it's really good. Moving into Frozen Fissure. Gets the mana rock from there. I never actually thought about getting a mana from there and then using it to explode this one guy. I'm not sure if it is faster, but it might be. Because you just don't have to deal with that snipe shot that you have to do. Ooh, interesting. Overswarm actually gets to that room without grabbing any ledges. That I think should be pretty fast. He's gonna go top route here while Alpha's gonna go bottom. Ooh, Alpha's missing the ledges. He's got hit. That's gonna slow him down a little bit. Allow Overswarm to catch up. And ooh, they are kind of synced up right now. It's pretty cool. Doing basically the same movement, both of them. That's pretty cool to see. Move almost at the end of the level. Last screen. You can do this jump and not get hit by that guy. Alpha does it. Does get hit, but his time is just better because Alpha lost a little bit of time in that vertical room. So let's see who's ahead right now. We have 5.808. So Alpha is still ahead by like 3 seconds. He's gonna go left and Overswarm's gonna go right, as we saw in the last race. So let's see what happens. I think both of them are going to be taking a damage boost here. Oh, Overswarm actually tried to go damageless, but he does get hit. That's why he grabs his heart. I see. Yeah, the damageless strat in that room it's really hard because once you fall into the water physics mess you up a little bit, and it's hard to jump out of the water. Yeah, moving through levels cleanly, cutting corners, doing the dashes. Trying to get these cycles here. Alpha's gonna get that one. Overswarm is gonna get hit, so he's gonna have to grab a backup heart here in a moment. And Alpha's gonna start beating up the Search boss. Ooh, he doesn't get infinite freeze, so he has to play safe here. He has to go behind. Let the bird tag one of the hits. or one of the spikes, I should say. Overswarm's gonna get through it clean. He's got a time of 114. I'm not sure what time Alpha got. Alpha enters this level at 9:24. Overswarm enters at 9:28. So Overswarm is still behind by 4 seconds. Alpha gets to that clean. That is really good. I think Overswarm might get hit. Okay, no, he's fine. He's fine. Alright. Moving through to the Twisted Linguana. I'm gonna try to get a 2 cycle, of course. Alpha got all 5 hits. Overswarm also gets all 5 hits. Really, really good. They just need one more hit and they are done, which is it's really easy. Nice. Once you only get 4 hits on the first cycle is when it starts to get sketch. Alpha up about by 4 seconds. Yeah, the lead is not a lot at all, and it could all go downhill here for Alpha, but let's see what happens. Flying solo. Gonna use the lightning burst start here to get down a bit faster, while Overswarm's kind of gonna dash through all the 3 birds. It's also, oh no, he dashes into. Okay, this is really dangerous for Overswarm right now. If he gets hit anywhere here, he's just gonna die and lose the race pretty much, because that's gonna be a huge time loss. Okay, he's gonna grab this backup heart here, which is good. Gonna take the lightning bird, lightning those guys, firebird, nice. He's got a good start for this room. It looks really cool. Yeah, Alpha not having too much to the better here. So he has to resort to just smashing through those, through the fires, through the flowers. Excuse me. Rather than using the lightning bird, he gets a time of 103. Overswarm's going to get a 107. He's losing more time, so this has been fantastic for him right now. And Alpha is gonna go and get the chest. Skip the Terror Tomb level. This is a really cool mechanic over here. Like, when you enter this level, you see the gem on the right, and you're like, there has to be a way to get that. It's pretty cool that there's an intended way to skip that. I really like that's in the game. Moving into Super Hot Scuffle. Neither of them doing any lightning starts in this room, which I'm not a fan of. I like the lightning start personally. I think it's pretty cool. Overswarm's gonna grab a little bit more mana than Alpha does. Alpha gets 2 and Overswarm gets 4. Let's see how he plans to use it. Alright. Gonna be using a lot of elemental birds here, of course. Alpha gets all of those crabs with one shot. Oh, well, he intended to, but the other one missed by just a little bit. So I had to use another one. Getting to that room pretty clean. Overswarm does a lightning start in this room, which is really fast, but it's also risky. Was gonna do the lightning burst start there, really nice. Ooh, Overswarm gets sniped on the way out of that room. That's not good at all. Fortunately, he gets a health right back, so that's good for him. I'm gonna kill all of these guys, really nice. That guy. Overswarm starts are really interesting. He kills every single one of those 5 crabs through the wall. That's pretty cool. That's a 13-18 entrance into Magma Mountain. Overswarm has like a 13-32 entrance, I believe. So he is behind by quite a significant amount right now. This is not looking fantastic for him. So let's see if Alpha manages to convert this. Ooh, having a little bit of trouble with that jump there. Losing like a second. Well, Overswarm just goes right. Which is not a lot slower, it's just very little. Yeah, I see that a lot, huh? Alright, moving into the last room of the Magma Mountain. And he should be getting a pretty decent time here. It should be a 1 minute. Nice. So that's 1 minute and 48, and Overswarm is going to get a faster time. He's going to have a 57, so he's catching up by just a little bit. If he has a really good Metroid level here and Alpha gets trolled or screws up something, he might be able to make up the lead here. Let's see what happens. So we're getting the back of mana. Alpha moves through the level. This level it can be so dangerous if you're not paying attention or if you don't know what you're doing. But of course, both of these runners have practiced it a lot. I feel like this has to be one of the top most practice levels for a lot of the runners. Just first of all because it's so long, and second of all because if you die late into this level, it's just really bad. Ooh, Alpha's gonna fall into the lava and take a hit there. They're a little bit safe. So let's see what kind of patterns the bird gives him. He's getting the fire attack, which is good. Overswarm gets a lightning, which is not good. He gets another lightning. Oh no, lightning is the worst attack definitely that you could get. Ooh, Alpha is gonna tank one of those fireballs. He's gonna get through. Overswarm's gonna get through. So pretty good on both sides. Let's see how his progress is. I think Alpha is behind here right now. Well, not behind, but he has lost time. Just because he fell into the lava and he got trolled by the bird a little bit. They're gonna try to do this damageless. Overswarm does kill one of those guys. And ooh, oh my god, Alpha gets to that one without shooting anything or taking any hits. That is really hard to do, and it's also RNG dependent because you need the cadavers to give you a good pattern, but he's on 1 HP right now. Getting trolled by the ladybugs a little bit. And ooh, that cost him quite a bit of time. Let's see what kind of times they've got. Overswarm's gonna get a 2 flat and Alpha's gonna get a 2 of 5, so it looks pretty synced up right now. Let's see what entry time they have into Monster Meter Marathon. 16:38 and I think 16:42 it was. So Alpha is about 4 seconds ahead or 3 seconds. Man, this is a close race. It's pretty much exactly like the other one. Oh, Alpha's gonna miss some shots on those mods and lose some more time grabbing the mana. But the fact that he actually has mana is really good. Because that's gonna allow him to get through the trap gauntlet a little bit faster. So let's see what happens. Overswarm's gonna go into the... Oh no, Alpha needs a kill here. Okay, he's fine. Oof, that came really close to him just dying. Dang. Okay. So Overswarm's gonna be moving on from the gauntlet faster than Alpha. He might be ahead right now, I'm not sure. His team is a little bit ahead. So we will just have to wait until the end of the level to see. Gem grab was on 1741. And Alpha has not yet reached the gem. It was a 1744 grab. So Alpha is now behind by 3 seconds. Ooh. Oh my god. This is intense. Okay, moving into chase and race. Short level, but you can definitely lose time here. Overswarm seems to be getting through it pretty clean though. Ooh, gets hit by one of those bombs. Commentator's curse, obviously. Alpha gets through it clean. No hits for him. Overswarm's gonna get a time of 25 here. Alpha should be getting a 25 as well, I think. Oh my god, yeah, he does. Okay. So, it all comes back down to Twisted Geminis. Overswarm's gonna go right, get one of those shots and get the other one. He has got the quick kill. And I think that might have won in the race. Finishes with an 1836, I think, and Alpha is also going to finish. Okay, both of them need to show me the GIFs, and then we can see who won. I'm really not sure who it was. I think it was Overswarm, but we need to check the GIFs, I think. GG. I'm honestly not sure who won that. I think it was Overswarm because both of them got the quick kill. But It's really hard to tell. So, okay, do we have confirmation on who won? Because I don't know. I might have to like open up the board and check. Overswarm won? Okay. So yeah, Overswarm must have won by just a little bit. It's kind of hard to see what the ending time is because the timer doesn't actually stop. But yeah, so it does look like Overswarm won by just a little bit. Yeah, he was 2 seconds ahead entering the last level, and yeah, it looks like he won by 1 second. So Alpha getting a time of 18:36 and Overswarm getting an 18:35. So really insane. And yeah, they're just going right into the third one. So this has gone the distance, and both of the races have been so close. It's crazy. So we are now moving into game 3. Remember, this is the semi-finals. Whoever wins this will be moving into the grand finals, and be facing Grandius, and also locking themselves in a prize of $1,000. So the third round is about to begin. The countdown has gone, and here we go. We're off. Man, this is intense. I need to. I'm gonna take a little bit of a breather while you guys enjoy watching Darksphere run away with the gems. Yeah, so this is of course the third game, and whoever wins this will be locking in the place at the grand finals, like I just said. So let's see what kind of tutorial time they got. Why is it so hard to say tutorial? Looks like a 35 tutorial. Oh, Alpha gets a 34 actually. Really nice. Moving into the light feather forest. Okay, ooh, was that an intended shot by Overswarm? I think he messed that up just a little bit. And it went a little bit oily, but thankfully you don't have to kill all those mushrooms, so it's not that big of a deal. What is the big deal is this shot right here, which both of them are going to get. Overswarm did miss the shot last time, and he is unfortunately going to miss it again. So he has to use 2 shots there. The shot he does is very interesting here. And he's going to get through his room in 3 shots, which is pretty good. You can get through it in 2, and I have once in my life done it with 1, but I have no idea how. But yeah, Alpha finishes with a 48 and Overswarm finishes with a 49, so pretty close. Close apart. Alright. We're moving into Colossal Creature Coast. Alpha going to be getting a mana here so that he can use it on the last fishy. Freeze him. Both of them going top route, of course. Very clean movement from both of them. I haven't seen any mistakes made yet, so that's really good. Overswarm takes the damage boost while Alpha's gonna freeze him, so that saves Alpha just a little bit of time. Barely anything though. For just frames, honestly. So we're going to hit egg shot spot. Overswarm with his extract. I don't know, using the egg as intended kind of cracks me up, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's honestly kind of impressive even that people can do the egg consistently for me, as I just cannot. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be destroying all of these birds here. Oh no, Alpha's missed one, and Wait, what? Oh, that's his bird. Oh, never mind. I thought that was one of the birds that he was supposed to kill. Don't mind me. Okay. So both of them getting the gem at almost the exact same time. I think Alpha is ahead by a very little bit. No, I think it's exactly the same actually. But yeah, whoever is ahead right now is not ahead by any kind of a significant amount at all. Moving through the sunset level, trying to optimize the movement. Ooh, Overswarm gets a god jump there. That's really nice. Even Alpha gets it. So no projectiles were shot in the filming of this level. It's I just noticed Overswarm has the outline on the terrain but not on the characters. And Alpha has the outline on the characters but not on the terrain. It's really interesting how people choose different kind of setups and what's convenient for them. Overswarm is going to take a hit here, and Alpha is also going to take a hit. So yeah, it's pretty much the exact same time. I think Overswarm is ahead by like maybe 1 second or less than that. Moving into like a Zam. Overswarm has this strat he does is honestly really interesting because he damage boosts into the boss and he's just spamming on the boss, and even when the boss loots the green projectile, somehow Kusako doesn't actually hit the projectile, which it usually always does. But it looks like if you're inside the boss hitbox, Kusako is just going to hit the boss and not the projectile. So that's really interesting to see. Ooh, Awesome actually cuts the corner a bit too close and he hits the mushroom. Thankfully, he got hit by the mushroom itself and not by the spores that the mushroom actually spits out, because really bad things happen if you get hit by the attack of those mushrooms. You really don't want to see what happens. But yeah, Overswarm is 1 HP here, so he's gonna take that back card. So that will lose him just a little bit of time, nothing too significant. Yeah, looks like they are going to be making the way. Looks like pretty clean. Yeah, this race is really close so far. Is crazy. How like it's not even just this race. All of the races between these two have been so close. It is really cool. Oh, that's what we want, right? We just want a close race. Okay. So moving into the keyboard and mouse level. Yeah, just lose some time because of mouse. Yeah, it's just a thing that's in the game that we have to deal with. So yeah, Alpha gets a 37, Overswarm gets a 40. So he does lose exactly 3 seconds actually. But he should be able to cover that up. I'm gonna go get that backup mana rock. Why am I? It's not a backup mana rock. It's a part of his strat. I shouldn't be calling it a backup. Oh no, he's gonna get hit by that guy actually. And he's. Well, I'm not sure why he tried to. Even he's not sure why he tried to do that. I just saw his expression. He was like, dude, what? Oh, wait, he just grabbed the mana over there. Oh, okay, so that's because he needs mana for this section. Oh, okay, I see. So he got hit on the 2 flowers, and that interrupted his combo. And what usually happens is he kills the 3 flowers, and one of them drops a mana for him to use in that room for the blocks. But he didn't have that, so he tried to do the snipe, and he ended up having to go and grab some backup mana from one of the blocks, which I didn't even know there was mana in those blocks. But yeah, Alpha's gonna finish. I think he finished with a 106 or a 107. So yeah, that definitely cost Overswarm some time, unfortunately. So he is gonna be behind here. by about 12 seconds. I wouldn't have expected it to be that much actually. But yeah, that's crazy. This game is one of those games where it is so easy to just lose time to nothing at all. Like, you don't think anything's going wrong and you just lose time. Oh, Osam got the damage list. Really nice. I think that's the first time he's got today. He looked pretty happy about that. They're moving through the water level. Trying to beat the... Ooh, Alpha couldn't beat that cycle unfortunately, so he had to wait a little bit. And... Oh no, he's gonna swim into the prickle tack unfortunately. Not quite cutting the corner as you would have expected. But yeah, he kills them, gets the mana, gets the backup hard. And he's moving into the boss. I don't think that's gonna freeze the boss. Okay, it does freeze the boss. So yeah, as you can tell, I have no idea how this boss works. I don't think anyone does. Somehow, every time I see Overswarm do this fight, the boss is like halfway outside the terrain. And he always continues to win. So it looks like Overswarm has found some kind of a consistent strat for this, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's going to be that level. Moving into the Twisted Linguana level. Alpha gets a pretty good cycle there, doesn't get trolled by the tongue. That's pretty good. Overswarm also gets a good cycle, too good of a cycle, because then the tongue just hits you right there. It's just unfortunate that that's how that works. Alpha's gonna get all the 5 hits in the first cycle, which is really good. Which means that he's probably gonna get the 2 cycle guarantee. Overswarm also hits all 5, I believe. Yep, he did. Good. He's gonna get the hit, really nice. Good cleanup on the 2 cycle. So Alpha has entered the stage at 10:10. Let's see what time Overswarm's gonna enter at. He is going to enter at a 10:21, so Overswarm is 11 seconds behind right now, which he is not going to be happy about. He has to make up some time, either in this level or the next one. Well, not the next one, the one after that. I wanted to say super hard, but I kind of forgot that Terror Tomb actually comes in the middle. Oh, okay. Overswarm doing some needle threading right there. Very interesting. Those are some hard strats to do. Just threading the needle between those bombs. But yeah, he does manage it. I'm not sure if he saved any time doing that, but let's hope he did. Getting through those bombs, gets hit once, which is fine. Also finishes the level pretty clean, gets a 105, which is a good time. I don't think Overswarm is going to be getting that good of a time, unfortunately. He is going to be getting a 108 right here, or a 109. I 108, okay. So that means Alpha is probably ahead by more right now. I would say like 13 seconds, I'm not sure. We'll have to see after this level ends. I could actually check the gem grab. So right here it is 11:49. Let's see what Overswarm's gonna get. He's already passed the 11:49 mark, so yeah, he is quite a bit behind right now, unfortunately. So that's a 12:03. So yeah, Overswarm is right now behind by 14 seconds, which is just quite the gap. Definitely. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Ooh, Alpha's gonna get the double freeze, which is really good. That's gonna make that room really fast. That room can be pretty RNG heavy. Anything, it could just go bad really fast. But yeah, getting through it pretty nice. Ooh, Overswarm's gonna destroy those guys with some fireballs. Ooh, okay. Not a bad kill on those four spiders, crabs, whatever you want to call them. I don't even know. Oh, Alpha doesn't have a lot of mana here, so he just killed all of them. That was actually pretty fast, just killing all of them like that without even using any mana. But moving towards the end, into the last room, There's some explosive starts, gets rid of all of them. Really good time. 114, 115 is really, really good. I think Overswarm is also going to get a similar time. I like Overswarm start here. He just kills everything through the ground. It's pretty cool. It looks like he's going to get a 117. Yeah, he doesn't look happy with a lot of his room times here, unfortunately. So he's going to have to step up his game if he wants to challenge Alpha in the later stages of this race. As Alpha is going to climb up Magma Mountain, he's going to do that little strat where the bird opens up a small gap for you to jump through. It saves you a little bit. Going to be avoiding that bug right there. Really nice. And moving through the level pretty cleanly. Alpha's level has been pretty clean till now. Overswarms have been really good as well. Although I think Alpha has killed less things, so his run is just faster because of that. That's going to be 56. Really, really solid. Here we go. On Overswarm side is almost the end of the level. It looks like it is going to be a 58 for him. So it does seem like he is bleeding time to Alpha right now. Just a second or two on each stage, and it has all collected up and become quite a significant amount. But yeah, the Metroid level can definitely be a game changer, so let's see. Let's see how Alpha plays this. Alpha did get hit on this level last time, fell into the lava, and also got trolled by the bird a little bit. So I think he's fine though this time though. Getting through it really clean. No problem at all. I'm gonna be hovering below the bird, trying to get a quick kill. The bird is pretty high up, so that's not great. But yeah, he should be getting this quick kill. Yeah, that's really good. Overswarm destroys the egg with the fire. Also gonna start on the fight. Let's hope he doesn't get trolled. It's a decent attack. The fire breathing attack is it's an alright attack. Alpha's gonna try to do his Westinians. Oh no, he gets hit over there. So the problem with getting hit in any of these rooms is it just throws off the entire pattern of the room. And you just kind of have to start killing everything. And that does lose your time, of course. But he still gets through pretty clean. Relatively clean. Even this room was pretty good. So he's on a good pace right now. Overswarm is also moving through his stages pretty clean. Let's see. Alpha is going to end the level with a 2 flat, I think? Or 201. Overswarm is right at the end of the level. I think he is saving time here. Because his level does look like it was cleaner. And that's a 2 flat. Okay, that's a 159. Okay, so he saves 2 seconds. Not too much. Okay, Alpha still has quite the lead going into Monster Meter Marathon. So yeah, it's gonna take a pretty big screw up from Alpha here for Overswarm to be able to catch up. But yeah, the score is 1-1 right now. These are the last couple of levels, and after this we will see who moves on to the grand finals. Alpha is going to destroy those 3 crabs with his explosions, and also going to destroy these 2 with an explosion. Really good. Moving through this small crab gauntlet with a lot of projectiles. Thankfully, they don't actually do any damage to you. Or that room would have been pretty sketch. Ooh, and Alpha gets the fish on top of the platform. he loves doing that. He likes the fishy on the platform. But yeah, okay. We're gonna be finishing that level off while Overswarm finishes it off as well. Alpha's gonna be moving through chase and race. Oh, okay. Gonna get hit by one of those bombs. Not too much of a big deal. Ooh, okay. It's a projectile. Thankfully, if you're dashing and you hit the projectile, it doesn't actually do any damage to you. It acts like, you're attacking the projectile like you do in the base game. Well, not the base game, but in the normal mode. And Alpha is going to be moving into Twisted Gemini, so if he gets a quick kill here, I think this is going to be. Oh no, he misses the first shot. Oh god. Okay, if that happens again, then Overswarm might actually just take this away. Okay, Alpha's going to get the first shot, and he is going to get the second one as well. I think that is GG. He's going to finish with an 1831, and Overswarm is going to finish with an 1838. So another really, really close race. GG. Both runners, SortOfAlpha and Overswarm. But yeah, Alpha did win by 7 seconds, and he is going to be moving on to the grand finals against Grondius. So all of those races were really, really close runners. Both of them got really good times.